and I've got a few minutes to kill. Just waiting to go into my next meeting. So I thought, what a great time to come in and do a quick live with you. And I hope you all very, very well and enjoying this summer. So I wanted to talk to you about intention. Hi Tina, thanks for watching and thanks for the waving right back at you. And I wanted to talk about the part of intention because um, intention is something that we sometimes think of as something that we have to be so involved in. And what I realize is that as we get too involved in it, we tend to then not allow the other part of us, which is much more powerful, to come through and to help us realize what we're looking for. So what do I mean by that? So if we break down the word intention and look at intent, we will think of it as I intend to do this, which means I want to make sure that this happens. And in doing so, I wouldn't let anything stand in the way. And I was listening to something by Wayne Dyer, if you're familiar with him. And hi, Janet, thanks for popping in to watch. And it was almost as if, and it struck me that, when we say, I intend to do this, we kind of give the whole power to ourselves. Hi, Tip, thanks for popping in. And as we give the power to ourselves and go, I intend to do this, we forget that there are two aspects of us. So the one aspect of us, which is the one that just do, and sometimes stands in the way of our own success, because that aspect of us that does all the time sometimes forgets to actually relax. So the results of why we're doing the things we're doing will come through. Whereas if we were to look at it from both avenues, as in when we intending to do something, an aspect of us will do, but when we put our intention out there, it's important for us to also realize that actually it's not just the doing, is the allowing, is the other aspect of us that has that strong force, that strong power, that fire within us that will do it anyway, so long as we are aligning with it properly. So some people might say, it's my higher self, it's source, it's whatever, but that power, that force within us is so strong. And if we were to work with it much more closely when we set our intentions, it gives us the grace and the opportunity to relax. And as we do that, we put on what I call our receiving gear. It's almost like when you're driving, you put your foot on the accelerator and you're just off. But at some point, it's important that you take your foot off the brake. You take your foot off the accelerator so you can cruise. And it's when you're cruising, that is when the flow happens, because at that point you are now kind of collaborating with both aspects of you, the aspect of you that is always doing, and the aspect of you that is this powerful force that will make things happen anyway, because you have put your intention out there. And the more we collaborate with both aspects of us, the more we find that we are actually bringing everything that we want to create into the world much quicker, because we know that, because we are only thinking of it because we are meant to do it. And again, that is intention. The reason why we think of something is because we're meant to do it. So it's important that we don't think that it's so hard and we're going to have to put so much effort to make it happen, because as we do that, it makes it a bit more challenging for the aspects of us that is really in the flow to come in and give to us what is essentially our birthright, because we've put the intention out there that we are going to do it. So I hope that gives you some food for thought. When we put our intentions out there, when we intend to do something, it's great, because we meant to do it, and we go at it with this bull-like energy to make it happen. But it's also important that we recognize that we we can sometimes stand in our own way of success. So as we put, as you know, if we put our foot on the pedal, it's important that we take it off so we get into the angle where we're actually receiving. And the more we do that, the more we can bring all our intentions into the world in a much more powerful way. And you know, the sky is the limit, basically, if we start to look at things from these two dimensions. And I keep saying the sky is the limit, but maybe the sky is not even the limit. You know, just go beyond it. When you say you intend to do something, really mean it, put yourself into it, but also be prepared to own that responsibility to say, this is not just me. The right people who are supposed to come in and help me are going to show up, and things are going to go really smoothly, and I shouldn't think that it's just my effort to make this happen. Because the more we do that, the more we get our ego into the equation and making life a bit more challenging for us. All right, you have a wonderful afternoon, everyone. But time is up, so I'm heading off to my next meeting, and I look forward to staying in touch and to doing more videos. You know, give us some, you know, some comments. You know, just share with us, you know, how you have, you know, brought things that you intended into the world, and what was really helpful in helping you achieve your intentions. And I'll, you know, if you have any questions at all, feel free to ask, and I'll be more than happy to come back and answer them for you. If you're looking for me, you know where to find me, maggiesafo.com. All right, I'll be in touch again very soon. Maggie Safo signing out, and thank you for coming to watch, everyone. Tina, Janet, Tip, and everyone else who'll be watching the replay. Have a great day. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.